Okay, so we are recording. It is October 19th, and this is our little team meetup. And we used to do these every single Monday, and Neil and I will be honest, we got really just a little bit anxious about every single Monday coming up with stuff to talk about. So we moved it to the first and third Monday of the month. And then, of course, this first Monday of the month, we're apologizing. We canceled because we were at Disney, and we were like, we just don't really want to like try to make that work. And I'm glad that we didn't because we were exhausted. So anyways, welcome to our one and only team call for October. And we just went on date night, and that's why we're a little snazzy. But we kick off these calls with sharing a win. And so I would just love for each of us to share a win. So I know like Dina and Allison, this is both of y'all's first time being on these calls. So I won't call y'all out first. And, Megan, her Zoom link isn't working. So I am going to mute myself, but if somebody wants to start off with sharing a win, and these wins can be a fitness win, nutrition win, business win, mindset win, relationship win, marriage win, I don't know, anything win. So this is just a win overall because these team calls aren't necessarily all business. This one will have a little bit of business stuff more than others. But anyways, I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to answer this text to see if I can get Megan on the call.
I'll go first. So Saturday was my 11-year wedding anniversary, and my husband and I rented the cutest little luxury house in the mountains, and it was just freaking amazing, and it was a great bonding time for us. Like I feel like our relationship and love strengthened a lot this weekend, and that's just a great feeling.
I love that. Huge congrats. So it was a birthday and anniversary?
Yeah, I got married on my birthday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
What wedding?
Made it easy on him.
11? So you're like right above us. That's awesome. Well, huge congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, Megan, you made it. I was like, what did I do wrong? We're sharing wins. So I know Megan's audio, I think, just started working, but we're sharing wins. And Casey just shared about an amazing trip. Oh, her audio is still not connecting. Well, that's okay. I was going to repeat it, but it's okay. Let's see. Well, anyways, I'm really excited for you, Casey. Casey had some really pretty pictures from the mountains, and I definitely appreciated getting to see them. I don't even think I showed you yet, but it was like the Blue Ridge. It was beautiful.
Yes. And I will say, Tamara, I know that you love the mountains as much as I do. This place is called Savasana. And if you Google search Savasana cabin rentals, it's beautiful, and you love it. So check it out.
I will look for it because I'm like, that could be something. Maybe our 11-year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe that'll. All right. Who wants to go next with a win? We are going to go around the whole room. Everybody has to share one.
I can go.
Okay.
My baby survived 5 weeks. Woo!
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Surviving.
But for serious.
Have you survived your 5th week?
I survived the 5 weeks, yeah. And just today I started the 21 days for the meditation that y'all did in whichever group that was, because I didn't actually do it then because of,
You don't really understand how everything's going to work out when they're really little. So yes.
Yeah. So that's my win.
Good. I'm excited for you. You've always done really good with those little challenges, like when we've done the podcast one or the book one. So just think of it like that, and just, keep thinking of it like, okay, I'm just going to commit to this every day. So, because you did it. And for those of you that don't know Jessica was in the pre and postnatal bar blend test group. So she kind of had to work through her whole pregnancy. She kind of got swindled into that one. So thank you for doing that. But so I definitely could see taking a little bit of a break and then going back into stuff. So I'm really, really proud of you for starting that meditation journey. So, yeah.
Shoot, the bar itself was hard. I've been doing that. That thing kicked my ass. Sorry.
You're good.
I mean, but you don't realize it because like I love lifting weights, and I was like, oh, this is going to be no big deal.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It's like you can choose 3 pounds, and I'm like, I remember getting my 1 pound weight from the store, and somebody, the cashier lady was like, oh, is this for a paperweight? And I was like, it's my bar class.
I was like, you don't even know.
I got my 3 pounds out. So yeah, I feel you there.
Yeah. No, I went and bought 1 pounders.
Yeah, when she said heavy,
Yeah.
when she said heavy weights, I would do a 1 pound, and when she said light weights, I would do none.
Yeah.
None.
Yep.
That works muscles that you're just like, I haven't had these for years. Where
Yeah.
did they come from?
Yeah, I think I was who was I telling earlier? Bar has been my favorite program of this whole year. I mean, I think I tell a lot of people that. So, well, cool. And welcome, Megan. I know you just got to pop on.
Hi. Yeah,
Casey
sorry,
was
wasn't connecting.
Was this past weekend? It was her birthday and her 11-year anniversary. We had a really beautiful place out in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So
Nice.
do you wanna share your win? You, Dina, Allison, Megan, who wants to go?
I can. My husband was just showing me this giant spider he just killed.
Oh, fun.
That's a good win.
No.
Hey, he killed it, so that's good.
Yeah, no, it's a wolf spider. It's fine. We live, you know Indiana. So
Yeah.
no, but my win is I got to go down to Florida for a week and mess up my daughter for her 21st birthday. Because she's stationed down there, or her husband's stationed down there. So.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Isn't that crazy? I was like, Dina, I cannot believe that she's 21 now.
No,
That's so crazy to me.
it is. I feel so old.
Well, you're not. You're still very young. No, I mean, I remember like Heather and Travis and stuff. I was like, no, you guys are like crazy young. Like all of you are crazy young. So, but, oh, all those babies, they grow so fast. Well, I'm glad that you got to have that time with her. I'm sure it's, one of those things that like I look forward to as a mom, being like, I hope that.
Did she recover? That's the question. Because 21.
Did mom treat her right, or did mom treat her? Did mom say,
she passed out in the bar.
It.
We had to carry her out.
Oh my gosh.
And then she slept until about 2:30 the next day. So.
I do not miss those days.
Oh no, I don't miss that at all.
She had it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, that's so funny. Oh. Well, good. I'm really glad that you spent time with her, because that's it's something I think about. I'm like, I wouldn't have invited my mom on my 21st birthday.
No.
Like, I love my mom, but I don't think I would have. Oh, Emily's coming on in too. Megan,
I don't think my mom and I would have. I don't really. I mean, realistically, my life is so crazy right now. But as a win, I would say probably like just getting our house organized. I know this sounds so cliche, but we have a new cupboard, and I labeled all of our cupboard and like food and everything to where it's like OCD kind of. And I personally think that's a win for me, because we'll see how long it stays clean. But usually it's like the worst place to go in our house. So yeah. But just getting the house organized is my win.
Yeah, that's a big win, because you moved, is it 2 or 3 weeks now?
So we moved into our house 2 weeks ago. We, but we still don't have any furniture yet. Like we have bought stuff, but our furniture will not be here until they have up to November 4th to get it to us. So we're going to still sleep in air mattresses.
It'll come next year. Yeah, you'll have like the best Christmas ever of having it all together. So.
Yeah.
It's really sad when you enjoy an air mattress as your bed. Like, it's like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, a guy that I'm doing some landscaping with, he just moved from, I guess, like Connecticut maybe, or somewhere in the Northeast, and his U-Haul was like guaranteed to be delivered like 4 days ago, and definitely not delivered yet. So
it's horrible, and they all try to blame it on COVID, but you know it's not just
like,
COVID.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I bet they're going to blame it on COVID. He's like, yeah, probably. He's like,
Oh.
Yeah, but you know it's not that either.
No.
So it's just laziness, and ours is in California, so it's literally the next state over. Oh, we'll get it to you guys soon. It'll get there. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
we'll believe it when we see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
So.
We had like the guy. Ours was like next day.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know. Maybe we overpaid. I don't even remember.
It worked out.
You never know. Moving companies are hard to come by. They think they're all good and they're not. And
yeah.
they're all scammers, in my opinion. So it's.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll pray that it gets there before October 4th.
No, just pray till it gets here before Thanksgiving because
Yeah.
November, all of our family's coming for Thanksgiving. So just as long as it's here before that, I don't care.
Well, I would say I would like to keep it November 4th for you so that you have time.
I would too. So yeah, we'll just leave it there. But yeah,
Well, good.
everyone's
The
coming
win is
here.
the
So
cupboard. The win is the cupboard. You're getting what you have organized.
yeah,
Yes, that's good.
yeah.
And welcome to the call, Emily. I know that Emily popped on. I haven't seen her little video. I know she was eating dinner, and then Allison. So you guys, if one of you want to share a win, or if like you're totally crazy right now, it's okay. Neil can share one. And I can share one.
My win, I guess, for the week was, I guess, our date night we just had.
Yeah.
It's the first one in a few months, I think, probably. So.
Yeah, I think it was the first one since the last time Dad and Kim came in town.
Yeah, maybe.
Aww.
So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Aw.
That's always nice.
And like we even tried to go to the same place that we did date night for our 10-year wedding anniversary. Turned out terrible.
Yeah.
My fault.
We're just gonna skip over that.
We're gonna skip over that one, but we tried to go to that restaurant again that we had tried to go to on our anniversary, and they're like, "Oh no, we're fully booked," and we're like. And then they're like not nice about it. They're not just like, oh, we're fully booked, but why don't you try, like to stand at the bar, or why, like we could take a reservation for later, just being like a nice human being. Oh, we're fully booked. Done. End of conversation. We're like, we've heard great things about this restaurant, but you lady, twice have been like, and I'm also used
That
to.
means you don't want to go there then,
I
because
know,
then
it's right
it probably
across-
isn't that nice.
Literally
Yeah,
across
it's literally like right across the street. So I'm just like, I want to go there.
Did you
Anyway,
guys try a lunchtime? That sometimes works for us.
They're-
yes, we could do it. I think they're open a couple days a week
No,
during
they're
lunch.
closed for lunch.
Are they closed?
Yeah,
Oh.
Are they?
They're trying to sell.
They are trying to sell. So
Yeah. But we went to a nice restaurant, another one we hadn't been to before, and it worked out nice.
it did. It was really good. It was really good. And I have a lot of tiramisu in my stomach right now.
Just to get out for a date night, it's always nice.
Yeah.
Wait till the kids are both in school, and then it's even nicer. Like, they're all gone.
Hey, Grace. Hey, Connor. I was like, Emily's doing something where she probably can't have her video on. Emily,
Yeah, once again, my children are naked.
I'm like, I should hit like not recording. You're like,
No, that's Neil. That's not Papa. Sorry, Neil.
hey, that's a win. He's a little bald.
No, Papa's name's not Neil. That's Neil right there, and that's Tamara.
Hi guys. It's probably been like 3 months since we've seen you.
Sorry.
So you're good.
You're
Emily,
right.
can you share a win from this past week?
I just finished MBFA, so that was a win. Yesterday I did MBF and then MBFA right after that.
Yeah.
Sent some emails to customers, which has been good to connect. Yeah,
That's awesome.
But it-
No, that's really awesome.
surviving.
Surviving. Yep. That reminds me, like, even though we said date night was our win, I would say my big win is starting 30-day breakaway. I'm on, I think, day 19. I can't even remember because it's different, but I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm very surprised. I had a really hard run today, really hard. And she even said, like, during the run that it was the hardest one. And then it was really nice because afterwards I went into a power hour later in the day, which for these that don't know what a power hour it is, it's where you can hop on live and work your business with like a top leader in the company who's telling you like, okay, right now we're gonna, make new friends on Instagram, or right now we're gonna follow up with some people that we've invited in the past, or right now we're going to send out brand new invites to people that are watching our stories or connecting on our posts. And so she was leading us through that. And she was talking about how she found some term yesterday, I think it was, or a couple days ago. And it was the term of how you feel right after you're done with your run. And it is runderful instead of wonderful. And it's like that feeling of like accomplishment after your run. And I was like, you know what? I really feel that way. Because like I used to be a big runner and then I hated running for the last 7 years. And now I feel like I've never done like this guided type of running where like somebody tells you like when to go faster, when to go slower, and when to walk. And so I've really enjoyed it. So that would be my win, is like I'm really surprised at how much I like that program. So No more knee
Hey,
injuries.
Tamara,
Yeah.
I have a quick question. Have you been following the calendar just as is?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because she has the other version. Like there's a short on time
Yeah.
version and like an advanced runner version, and I've just been following the regular one. So I'll do the strength training and the running in the same day, which is a lot for me. Like that does feel, it feels a little hard time wise, and it is a little tricky for me to figure out to do both, but I am. So it's normally what I've been doing is working out with Alicia at home, like my strength training, and then I drop her off at school, and then I go for a run. And then
Are you listening to her when you run? Because I was having difficulty. Like every time I would turn her on Beachbody, and I would start running, and when my phone went black, she went off. So
that's a phone.
I wasn't able.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to listen to her a couple of the times. Yeah, it's almost like YouTube.
I would say try to
I
download.
should. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because you can push the download button and then you can push play. So.
Okay. I'll
yeah,
try that.
I'll try that next time and see.
Because I've just been running without her in my ear. So.
Oh, it's you. I think you should really try again to do the runs with her, because I think it makes, for me, it's made it's really helped, because it, like I said, it really helps you because you're not running.
Well, you hear someone cheering you on as you're going.
Yeah, she's like saying positive affirmations to you while you're doing it. And so that's been really helpful.
I've been doing all the strength training. It's just when I do the runs, I just do my own run, but I should try it.
So you kind of know, whereas like I haven't done tempo runs and speed runs or intervals or pyramids in a really long time.
I haven't done my body's out of whack since the beginning of COVID. So I mean, even though I've run, it doesn't feel like it. Like everything's gone. So you gotta get it back.
You're working on it. I know you are.
Yeah.
Allison, do you want to share a win?
Yeah, I'll have to share a win. I think I'm in the process of making my first like Beachbody sale.
What? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Allison, that's so awesome. Is it a
I have to figure out how to send the link and all that, because I still don't really know how to do that, or like send out for them to be my Beachbody code.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So you can help me after?
Yeah, I can help you with that. That's exciting. Oh my gosh, congrats, girl. Is it a family member or a friend?
It's a friend.
Oh, yay. Oh, that's so fun. Yep. You probably have sent me a message, and because we went on date night, I haven't checked anything in a while. So, yeah, so I'll help you with that.
That's more fun.
We did have fun. Wow. Well, I'm really glad that we did this. I'm going to share my screen here. I'm like, how do I share my screen? And we're going to go over some of our other things that we go over. So our calls are pretty much the same all the time. We, let's see here. Oh, I wanted this to expand. How do I make this get bigger? I love that. Just so you guys know, I'm not, there we go. I'm not a technology person. Okay, so we shared our wins. Hey, okay. Oh, sharing our stats. We have to go into Team Give to do that. I don't really want to click over to a new page. I didn't get that ready. Y'all.
We'll
Do what?
we can move through.
We'll move through this.
Yeah.
Okay, so sharing our stats. So, normally we'll share stats on these calls. Anytime that we share these, they're always just what's in Team Give Fam. So if you're not a part of Team Give Fam on Facebook, tell me and I'll make sure that you get added to that page. Neil and I have also talked a little bit about, we are probably going to try to start using Be Well Coaches Facebook page a little bit more to like put an announcement in there every time that we have a team call, especially since we're going to be going for a team retreat that we're about to do. And we didn't want to share that with all of Team Give because we're not inviting all of Team Give, because we're just inviting like our downline. So we will start sharing stuff in there. What I'm going to do is I will send out an email after this call with a link to those two Facebook pages and summarizing the difference between the two of them. And then like what you'll see differently on each page. And then also just remember when you're added to a Facebook page or even to like a bod group, you can turn all notifications off if that's like, because really stressful for you, because it is really stressful for a lot of people, and I fully understand that. And the one thing that I always do is I literally just set a 5-minute timer on my phone, and I have a task, and it is literally 5 minutes of checking into the BOD group. And I go into our BOD group and I spend 5 minutes just like going through the posts and seeing who's like posted and commenting on it. And that's what I recommend for all of us to do, is just set a timer. 5 minutes is plenty of time to get through a Facebook group or the BOD group, and then just go on to the next task. So that's just what I personally recommend, so that you're not overwhelmed with notifications. I turn my notifications off for everything except for phone calls and text messages. So that's the other thing too, that so you guys know, like if you send me, so some of us are on Voxer, if you send me a Voxer, if you send me a Facebook message or an Instagram message, the only time I see them is during my, I'm such a nerd about it, during my allotted like 10 to 15 minutes that I'm checking that application. And so that's just what I've learned from other coaches in this business. And I think it's just a helpful thing overall, so that you don't just like sit on social media all day in general, like even if you're not doing this for business. So just a tip that I've learned that I want to pass along. Okay, announcements. 30-Day Breakaway, the running program that we talked about, it did launch today, so anybody can get access to it if they want to get access. If you have a friend that has Beachbody On Demand, he or she does need to purchase VIP early access. There's different bundles for that. In the email that I sent out yesterday, which I think all of you guys got, if you didn't, just search the word Tamara Be Well Coach, and your email you should find emails from me. But in that email, if you are really like not sure, what do I send my friend? There's actually a link at the very top of that email that they can fill out. And through that process of them filling out a form from Google, they will basically pick the challenge pack that's right fit for them. So that's just something that we've been trying to do for y'all, for myself, so that whenever somebody tells me that, yes, I'm interested, I say, awesome, I'm so excited to get you a pack that's gonna work for you. Would you take 5 minutes, fill out this form, and from that, I'll be able to know what pack you need. So that one is a specific link for people that are interested in 30-Day Breakaway. However, right now, 30-Day Breakaway is on sale. It has both nutrition programs. It has Beachbody On Demand, and you get access to, and you get the supplement Shakeology and or Energize and Recover. So pretty much anybody I'm helping right now, I'm normally gonna help with that pack, because it's the one that's on sale, and it gets you everything that you need fitness-wise, nutrition-wise, because they're not gonna have access just to 30-Day Breakaway. They're gonna have access to all of the programs. So so if you have somebody that's just like, if you yourself are doing 21-Day Fix or Bar Blend or MBF, somebody can get, you know, the 30-Day Breakaway pack. Or if they're like, I really want to do MBF, then of course get them an MBF pack so that they get the BOD ropes. But that's what we're here to help you with too, on the kind of like how Allison, I'll message with her after this and we'll figure out what her friend needs. Also, there's 2 new programs coming to Beachbody On Demand really soon. One of them is a new dance type style workout from Shaun T. Michelle Kellogg got to hear about that before the rest of us. Michelle is my coach. She shared a tiny bit about it in Team Give Fam, so I'm not really familiar with it. I don't typically jump on board with the dance programs because I really suck at dancing, but I know that there's a lot of people that I've helped that really love the dance programs, so I will try the sample workout. I will learn about it, so I just don't know much about it right now. The other one that's coming out is 9-Week Control Freak. Autumn Calabrese is doing that one, and she's sharing a lot on her Instagram, so if you are interested in learning more, I would say just follow her on Instagram and learn a little bit more about the program. And then Beachbody will always continue to tell us about the program via emails or the National Wake Up Call, which is on Monday mornings, which we're not going to go into that right now because that's not what this chat is about. The last thing that we're going to announce, Jackson, you're being so silly. The last thing that we're going to announce is our Team Retreat 2021, which is why I know a lot of you guys are hopping on this call. So this came about, Neil and I were on our way to Disney. We kept kind of talking about, like, we've been really bummed that there's not been any trips this year. I mean, and that's like across the whole planet. So so it's one of those things, but that's like why I got into Beachbody. And also my coach Michelle, who is amazing, doesn't really do trips. And it's been really hard for me. And I'm like, I just have to start creating that environment where trips and things like that are just part of what we can provide. So you guys have to help hold us accountable too, because we are going to start setting aside $100 each week to just start to cover some of this stuff, because we want to really treat you guys that decide you want to go for this. So we're going to announce what that is. So it is going to be here. It's not here at our house, but it is going to be here in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. So right off of 30A. The nearest airport is going to be Panama City Beach. A lot of you guys are within driving distance though. Not everybody is, but it will be late March, possibly early April 2021. We are kind of waiting to see who qualifies and then kind of go from there a little bit on that one, as well as just like, honestly, like who has the best rental. Best rental. So this is happening. Hold on. Let's see here. And then to qualify, let me move my little, this is what I need to move. Yeah, there we go. To qualify, you have to hit, which I don't know why I ever put Success Club 5, it's Success Club 6. Whatever. You have to hit Success Club in November and December. We'll explain what that is, because I know we've got some new coaches. And then you yourself have to have 2 new coaches, and you have to rank advanced to Emerald. So if you've already been an Emerald coach, you basically just go Emerald again. We're not going to make some crazy like different rules for everybody. We're just going to put it across the board. So Success Club is when you help 3 people with a challenge pack, or with Shakeology, or Energize and Recover on Home Direct. So most of the time, because just knowing all of you guys and where you're at with your business, it will be helping somebody with a, I want to make sure that I just realized that we didn't have this pulled up to make sure that there's no new people. I apologize. I just now thought about that. Okay, sorry, squirrel. So most of the time, most of us are newer coaches, and we're just now helping our first group of friends. So you're going to be helping them most likely with whatever challenge pack it was that you signed up with. That's generally what we all help each other with, because it's what we know, it's what we're familiar with. So your goal, if you want to qualify to hit this retreat, is to help 3 people in November and 3 people in December. You can go ahead and start helping people in October, because that's going to get your ball rolling. Because the good thing is once you start helping somebody, they might have a friend that then wants help the next month with them. So that's just really, it's just, start whenever. And then you just have to have 2 new coaches between now and then. And when you have 2 new coaches, as long as you've placed one on your left and one on your right, and Neil is really good about checking that, you will rank advanced to Emerald. And the one stipulation that Neil and I have is we must have 3 people that qualify for this trip before we'll do it. So if 1 person qualifies, we're not going to do this same type of trip. If 2 people qualifies, we're not going to do this same type of trip. And we might not do a trip at all. So it just kind of really just depends on where we're at. But 3 people have to qualify out of our whole team. So this is just so you know, and anybody watching this on the playback, this isn't just for our personally sponsored coaches. This is for our entire downline, because we have some coaches that are, a couple levels within our downline that are working their business or have hopes to work their business. So there's another slide that I want you guys to see, because this is what you're probably more interested in is, okay, but what's covered? You're saying we have this trip, but what's covered? So it is a Friday through Sunday retreat here in Santa Rosa, here in 30A. 30A is kind of what this little area of paradise is called. Your room is covered, your food is covered. Oh, we only have 10 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this. Your room is covered, your food is covered. So we're gonna take care of both of those. We're gonna take care of transportation to and from the airport, because it is about an hour. So we will have like a time slot of asking you guys, if you arrive between these times, we will pick you up, kind of thing. Your training is covered. There's a couple of very successful Beachbody coaches near here that I'm going to ask for them to come and train our team on like what they've done and how they've really helped other people. If there's somebody that teaches some of the fitness classes, we're going to try to get them here. If not, we will be doing virtual workouts. And I know Anita, who is not part of this retreat, but my friend Anita is really good at like talking to the trainers, whereas that is like something I'm really shy about. So there's the possibility that we could do even a virtual workout with one of our super trainers. So that's like, there's going to be something special beyond just like the normal workout. Of course, we'll have some beach time, and we'll have a lot of hanging out, bonding time. Okay, and then there's some bonuses. Let's see here. Okay, let me just, I'm gonna close that. Okay, so between November and the date of the trip, you're going to get an additional $10 travel credit for every other coach that you sign up after your initial 2. So say that you sign up 4 coaches between now and December, you actually get $20. Say that you sign up, I don't know, 10 coaches between now and the time of our trip, you're actually going to get $100. So that way it can help cover if you're driving your gas or your plane ticket. Now, if you hit and maintain diamond coach level for 6 weeks, then each coach that you sign up after you're a diamond, which diamond means that you have 8 coaches on your team, 4 on each of your legs, and one of those coaches on each leg is an emerald coach themselves. We'll talk about that when you start to grow your business. No need to go too deep, but you get $25 instead of 10 for every coach that you get that signs up. So those are just bonuses for traveling purposes. And then a best practice that we have, and it's funny because Jessica's on here. I like to use her as an example. So we talked about it, like, why do we want you guys to get Emerald? So what is Emerald? Emerald is a coach who has 2 coaches. So for me, when I first signed up, Jessica Powell was my first coach that signed up. And then I signed my husband, Neil, up. And that made me an Emerald coach. And what that did is it opened my Emerald piggy bank, which then allows me to have residual income. So once you open this, you start to receive any volume that anybody else down underneath starts to produce. So for example, my coach, Michelle, was still adding coaches, even though they were her personally sponsored coaches. They were going underneath me, and I started to accumulate any of their volume, even though like I didn't make money off of like their sales initially, but once I hit Emerald, all of their volume, I accumulated money. So every time that you hit about 300 volume points, you earn between $14 to $16, which may not seem like a lot, but it really adds up a lot. So for example, Jessica, when she went Emerald, when I was going for Diamond, she was like, yeah, I can do that. I can go Emerald. It was like the sweetest thing ever in the whole wide world. But then come December of that year, so I think it was, when was it? It was June or July that Jessica went Emerald, and she hit Success Club for like 1 month or 2 months. So that means that she hit that Success Club goal that we talked about. Well, her residual income just for those 5 months equaled $416. She looked at her bank account in December and she was like, oh, she's like, for the last 5 months, I've just accumulated $416 that I didn't even know I had. She made a post about it in Team Give, and I often go back to it and screenshot it because I'm like, that's really cool. Like, so, and then this is another example is Neil went Diamond back in, and he went Diamond, and that was in 2018. And then in 2019, he stayed at Ruby and Emerald, which is just another rank a little bit lower than Diamond. We put 0 people in his business, 0. And I mean like no orders, nobody knew. And he made $5,148 that year. So like just from accumulating like just like previous people that we signed up. So that's the power of going Emerald. That's the power of just getting a little bit of momentum. I have coaches on my team that went Diamond years ago, and they haven't done anything with their business since, but they're still getting paychecks every week because they just have that residual income of people that are just continuing to order some products here and there, as well as like the volume because they've stayed active and they've stayed Emerald. So that's.
If you have any questions on that, just.
Beachbody guarantees no level of success or income from the Coach Team Beachbody opportunity. It's up to your own diligence and skill as a Beachbody coach to make that happen for yourself. Please look at the most recent income statement from the coach earnings.
Yeah.
Compliance.
Anyway, all right.
Sorry, no, you have to say that now. They're like getting really hardcore about it.
Cool.
They're getting really hard. I think this is my last slide. Team Retreat, who's excited? There you go, last slide. So we're really excited about this. We know that sometimes it's so hard to like this day and age, we get it. It's hard to be like, oh my gosh, we're so excited, because it's like, will it really happen? Well, my whole thing is there's not that many of us. It's in Santa Rosa, and in this county, just so that you guys know, in Walton County, the cases are very low. And we're probably not going to be going out to eat other than maybe one time to Crackings where I work. And that's only if people are comfortable. So again, it's up to your comfort level, but we know that like this is stuff that like gets us jazzed up. So yeah, we like trips, and we really like giving to people. Like my ultimate goal in life is just to be able to be like, hey, do you guys want to come on my boat for the day? Like, I don't know. I don't really want a boat because I don't drive a boat unless if I had like a boatman, captain.
Boatman.
A boatman. You're a boatman. No, that's very bougie. That's not quite where I'm at. Although I am working a really bougie party for
It's
Crackings.
called a boat crew.
A boat crew.
Yeah,
I'm working a really bougie party next week or 2 weeks from now. And I'm like so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I get to go in this fancy house. And I'm like, this is what I'm going to own one day.
Does,
It is. Anyway, sorry.
anybody-
Anybody have any
questions?
questions? I'm sorry. I'm going off tangent. No. No. All right. All right. Well, does that type of stuff excite you guys, or is it just kind of like, it's okay either way kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm pretty freaking excited about coming to the beach.
I know you
Every
got
time you post pictures, I'm like, I want to be there.
It's really nice. It is really nice. Yeah, and we made it just a very quick, short one.
Yeah.
So, and you know, our goal, like if I was being honest about like our team goals and stuff, like my goal would be to where we could be like, yes, we got this place and it's for the entire families to come. It's for you and your spouse and your kids to come. Like that's, like if I could be like just that giving, like that would be what I would want, you know, more than anything. But it's just not financially what we can do yet. But I'm like, I don't think it's impossible. I think it's definitely a possibility down the road. So, and I know that's Michelle's vision too, is her vision is not just have a trip for, and that was what excited me about Beachbody was because I saw her and her family going on trips. So I'm excited. Yay, Casey. I know you'll be down here.
I will tell you that driving through Alabama will suck the soul out of you. You did it twice.
I'm like, you might have to find, you and Casey might have to carpool. Yeah, you'll have to, it is, I will say that, we'll talk about the where not to stop also. If you're driving, maybe try to make sure you have gas. Plenty of gas when you go on some of these back roads.
Oh yeah, we did go through a part where I thought, you know, the Deliverance banjos were gonna start playing.
That does happen. That does happen. Oh my gosh, I need a picture really quick. Emily, if your babies aren't naked, I would love to take a picture. And then Allison, if you can pop on, I'll take a picture really quick, and we will call it next. I know that we're about to be kicked off. All right, I'm gonna do a screenshot instead. It'll be easier. All right, everybody smile. Say cheese. Allison was there and then she wasn't. Hold on, we're gonna get you. We got the top of your head. Smile. All right. Thank you guys so much. And like I said, I'll send an email out with all of this info. And I really appreciate y'all hopping on. Our next one will be the first Monday of the month. And we'll actually get to do the team bonding activity. Neil has one pulled up, but we just don't have time for it. So I appreciate y'all and I hope that you have a fun night. And get sleep. Good sleep. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Sleep. Jessica.
Bye, guys.